We got into a few 70s in downtown San Francisco and across the rest of the Bay Area. Certainly toasty outside. We're going to take a look at a 10-day forecast as well and show you more about some thunderstorm chances here in a little bit. But let's go ahead and start it off. We'll look at those temperatures today, and we did get to some sizzling numbers for May standards, up here to 90 in Concord. That was one of the hottest. 89 in Saratoga, 88 in Palo Alto, Morgan Hill right here at 87. As we head through tonight, some of the warmest locations dropping now here in Concord to 86, but we've got the westerly breeze at 10. So eventually this should be good enough to get us down to some 60s once we head into 9 o'clock tonight. But there's going to be something different about tomorrow, and it's all about this system that's just off to the north. I don't see any rainfall with it, but it's going to be good enough to cool temperatures down 5 to 10 degrees as it takes this hot area of high pressure and just kind of checks it a little bit and moves it off towards the south and the east. But I think the result is still going to be a really nice day as we head through our Thursday forecast. Closer to that weekend, we're going to begin it with mostly sunny skies, temperatures down in the 50s on the early side. So if you're up at 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning, still may need some sort of a light jacket, but overall pretty refreshing. And daytime highs, even with that cool down, will be coming in right about where we should be this time of the year. That's going to leave us with 79 in Los Gatos, 78 in San Jose, 79 Milpitas. The winds not that gusty, 5 to about 16 miles per hour. That'll bring us though down to a cooler 69 in Oakland, and instead of those upper 80s and low 90s like we had today, we're out down here to 80 in Concord, but still overall warm. 78 here in Pleasanton. The peninsula, I think we'll notice the largest changes here as we dip down to 69 in San Mateo and 75 in Redwood City. San Francisco back to 50s and 60s across the board, and right here for the North Bay, 77 in Ukiah and 76 in Novato. So while temperatures cool down tomorrow, the next 10 days is certainly going to feature the chance of maybe getting into some really hot weather. So let's show you what we're dealing with some of our inland valleys here. St. Helena, for example, we should pop it back up to 83 on Saturday. Then we'd be into some 70s early next week. And then those 80s would start to move in. And then by not this Friday, but the Friday after that, we may actually get close to 100 degrees. And that would set us up for a hot weekend following as well. Now, along with this heat, the other thing that certainly is piquing our interest, I wanted to just kind of get out here early on, is we're tracking this area of low pressure. And it's riding in on the southern storm track. We don't often see this, but if this holds together, this actually could bring in some thunderstorms here to California once we hit next Thursday and Friday. So a lot happening here, but this high pressure keeping the northern storm track away. But this one right here could sneak in and bring us some thunderstorms. So again, too early to say if this is going to happen or not, but certainly something we are going to keep a close watch on. Otherwise, in that 7-day forecast, Memorial Day weekend coming in with partly cloudy skies in San Francisco and 60s, and across the inland valleys we'll see a mix of 70s and 80s. We'll take closer looks at the forecast coming up at 5:30, but I think everybody's probably pretty happy with the weather next couple days.
Yes, looks very pleasant. Thanks, Jeff.
Sure.